Hello everyone and welcome to a new video from your favorite channel, Double M. I am Max
Hi, I'm Mariano.
and today we want to help you understand not one, not two, but three very important topics in the English language: second conditional, wishes and hopes. So let's get started. What is the second conditional? We use the second conditional for an unlikely or impossible outcome. This means the outcome probably wouldn't happen because the condition cannot or probably won't happen. An example of an unlikely situation is, if I won the lottery, I will buy a tropical island. Winning the lottery is a very unlikely condition, so the outcome of buying a tropical island will probably never happen. An example of an impossible situation is, if I had wings, I will fly up to the stars. Since people don't have wings, this condition is impossible, so the outcome of flying to the stars wouldn't happen. The most common second conditional structure is if plus past simple, comma, will plus verb in the base form. We use the second conditional for the present or future situation. Note that we use a comma after the if clause. For example, if I were the director of this school, comma, I will make many changes. The if clause doesn't have to start the sentence. Another common structure for the second conditional is will plus verb in the base form, if plus past simple. Note that we don't use a comma before the if clause. For example, I will make many changes if I were the director of this school. Did you notice that the past form of the be verb is were? Was becomes were in the if clause of a second conditional sentence, no matter what subject pronoun or noun is used. Let's look at some more examples of second conditional sentences in English. If you became the CEO of the company, you will make a lot more money. If our teacher just gave us the answers, we wouldn't learn anything. If I live on the moon, I will have a great view of the earth. They will have money to travel if they sold their house. We will be very surprised if a celebrity came to our small hometown. I will stop eating junk food if my doctor told me to.
Now we are going to talk about wishes and hopes. First, when it comes to their meaning, I thought they are quite similar. They are also very different in how we use them and the meaning that they carry. In a sense, they are both referring to dreams, desires, something you want in the future. The difference in use is the likelihood of something happening. Using the verb hope refers to something that is double, possible and realistic. It's within your control. It's quite probable that this thing could happen. For example, I hope I pass my exam. Now, wish is something that's more unlikely to happen or not in your control. For example, I wish I could win the lottery. Hope it's quite possible worries which it's very unlikely. So a common mistake will be I wish I pass my exam. Well, you don't need to wish. You should hope because it's in your power to pass your exam. You just need to study a little bit more. I hope I win the lottery. Again, it's quite realistic when a 5-year chances of winning the lottery are small. So you will say I wish. Here's where we start to look at the grammar. So hope is used to talk about the future situations, events or actions that are positive or good, or you want them to be positive or good. For example, I hope my team wins. I hope we see each other again. As you can see, we will use hope with the present simple. Now, you can also find a hope paired with the past simple. In this case, there is a slight difference in the situation and the meaning. When we use hope with the past simple, we are referring to something that has recently happened, but that's going to be decided soon. So, for example, I hope I got the job. In this case, you have just come out of the interview and you are waiting for the decision to be made. I hope I passed my exam. In this case, you have taken in the exam and you are waiting for the results. So, Pay attention to the difference in meaning. There, I hope I pass my exam, you haven't taken the exam yet. And I hope I passed my exam, you have taken the exam and you're waiting for the results. Of course, you can also use hope in the present continuous. I hope you are enjoying this podcast. Please. You are referring to now what's happening. Sorry. I hope you are enjoying your food. Someone's eating their food and we are simply talking about the present action and that you hope you desire in it's that they are enjoying the food. So, which is used to refer something that is impossible or not likely to happen. We use wish with past perfect. In this case, we are referring to a regret something that happened in the past that we wish had been different. Example, I wish I hadn't said I didn't like her food. She seemed to really upset. Other example, I wish I had studied harder. I would have passed the exam. Now, if you put wish with the past simple, you are not talking about the past, you are talking about the present. I wish I had better English speaking skills, sorry. I wish I could fly. In this case, we are expressing an unreal present desire. We are talking about now, but it is not real and it's not possible. I wish I were taller. It follows the same rule as second conditional, where the verb be in past form is were, and not was, no matter what subject, pronoun, or noun is used. For example, I wish you were more beautiful. I wish I were more intelligent. All these things are expressing now you want things to be different in the present. Now, of course, sometimes this can get very confusing because we can also express a desire for someone else. For example, I wish you happiness. I wish you joy. This means I want this for you. This is a desire expressing for somebody else, but you are using wish with a noun. For example, I wish you the best. I wish you peace and happiness. This is not within my control. I can have positive desires, intentions, but I cannot give them joy. I can just wish it for them.
So, I hope you enjoyed that lesson, and I wish you a lovely day. Thank you so much for listening, and we'll meet you in our next podcast. Bye!